Give it up for the Thompson family. Amen and Ausar Thompson go back-to-back. Amen to Houston, Ausar to Detroit with the 5th overall selection. Ausar holds the overtime elite single-game blocks record with 7, which he recorded twice. Both Amen and Ausar had 7-foot wingspans at the draft combine, tied for the longest among shooting guards. The first pair of brothers to go top 5 in the same NBA draft. How awesome is this for their family? The Thompson twins, identical, and they share the same middle name, Excellence. And this is excellent for their family as you take a look at the notable sets of twins to play in the NBA, the last being Caleb and Cody Martin here. And, look, this is awesome for them. This is awesome for their family. And I'm not sure that I expected to see this happen, Adam, but Ausar Thompson headed to the Detroit Pistons with the 5th overall selection.
Well, as Matt likes to say, it is lying week, but earlier this week we started to hear that Cam Whitmore's workout had gone bad in Detroit. Cam Whitmore came into the week as the perceived favorite. All of a sudden you were starting to hear Ausar Thompson could be the choice. Could Detroit trade back to get him? There were some indications they were trying to do that. Ausar Thompson is an elite athlete. He's a very good passer. He is, in my opinion, one of the best defensive prospects in this draft because he's already versatile and he takes pride in that end of the floor. Now, he made strides with his shooting at Overtime Elite last year, but that was a very small sample size at a level of competition that we've already discussed. Here's my concern in Detroit. You're joining Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham in a perimeter that is already somewhat limited in terms of their shooting. You need to surround those two dynamic playmakers with people who can space the floor. And if Ausar Thompson can't do that, it's going to be very crowded in the Detroit rotation that, by the way, also has a ton of big men who aren't necessarily floor spacers either. Somebody's got to shoot the ball in Detroit.
Well, this is going to be interesting, right? Because now Monty Williams has a lot of talent on his hands. And this is a guy that gets the best out of his young prospects. And Tim, you know Monty Williams very well. You know what he's capable of doing as an NBA head coach. And now he brings in Ausar Thompson. Your reaction to the pick and what your reaction in terms of his ability is in this league?
A D and 3 guys, an elite level athlete. I think Ausar and Aman were drafted because of their personality. You know, I got a chance to watch a feature today on the Today Show, and I was blown away with what type of kids they are and what young men they are, rather. And their mother and father have done an amazing job raising them. And why is that important? Because as a general manager, as a president of a team, you have to sit down with these young men and say, all right, are you going to put in the work? Because the product right now needs a lot of work. Amazing athlete, jump in the hoop, guard multiple positions, block shots, long. You can say that about a lot of people in the draft. You know, who is going to put in that work? And just watching, you know, when they were 9 years old, they made a contract to themselves. Dribble left-handed 2 hours a day, read 30 minutes a day, listen to 30 minutes of inspirational speak every day. And they signed it, both brothers did. And I was watching it, I was like, whoa. See, that's the kind of insight I don't have because I'm not in those meetings. That's what you really got to deep dive. When I saw that, I was like, wow, that's big time character, because you're drafting these guys to put in the work because they are not finished products right now, with the exception of maybe Wemby and Scoot. Even Miller's got a long way to go in my eyes. So I think their personality and how they interviewed is why they both got selected in the top 5.
All right, Tim Doyle will be with us throughout the night here on CBS Sports HQ, presented by Jeep. You've given out 4 straight A's, whether it be an A+, A-, a variation of an A. What are you giving this pick, Adam Finkelstein?
I got a B+ in there. Didn't I get a B+ in there?
I don't know.
We're going for Ausar. Ausar's a B+.
There you go.
B+ for Ausar. Yeah, I didn't love the process. I thought maybe they could have traded down to get him. As I said, perimeter spacing is a concern. I'm really high on Ausar. As I said, I think he could be one of the most versatile, accomplished defenders, perimeter defenders in this class. I'm just not quite sure about the fit with Detroit.
Okay.